Motorola has announced two new Moto E smartphones, and they not only pack interesting features, but are also quite pleasing to the eye thanks to their stylish appearance. The Moto E is Motorola's line of entry-level smartphones which sit below the mid-range Moto G line. First announced in 2014, Moto E series smartphones are mainly sold in Europe, Asia, and Latin America, although a few models have also been launched in the US. With the new Moto E smartphones, Motorola is going up against Samsung's budget Galaxy A series smartphones, such as the Galaxy A04 and Galaxy A04s. They will also be taking on entry-level smartphones from Xiaomi's Redmi line, such as the recently announced Redmi A, which is priced under $100 and runs stock Android. The Moto E22 and Moto E22i are cut from the same cloth, as they have an identical appearance. This appearance language is similar to what Motorola adopted for the more expensive Moto E22 series. The display is flat, and so are the sides and the back. Both phones have dual rear cameras that are stacked on top of each other like boxes. Motorola also says they are water repellent. Despite their identical appearance, Motorola has differentiated them by offering them in different colorways. The Moto E22 is available in Astro Black and Crystal Blue, while the Moto E22i will be sold in Graphite Gray and Winter White. The similarities between the two new budget Android phones extend to their specifications and features too. The Moto E22 and Moto E22i have 6.5-inch displays with HD+ resolution and a U-shaped notch for the front camera. The two phones also have a 90Hz refresh rate and will automatically switch between 60 and 90 Hz when in auto mode. Under the hood is MediaTek's Helio G37 processor, and it is paired with 4 GB of RAM and 64 GB of storage. The dedicated microSD card slot is available on both devices. In the camera department, there is a 5-megapixel sensor sitting inside the notch for taking selfies and video calls, while a 16-megapixel camera and a 2-megapixel depth sensor are at the back. Motorola has also added some cool camera features such as dual capture, which allows users to take photos or record images using the front and rear cameras simultaneously. In addition to this, Motorola's new smartphones have side-mounted fingerprint scanners which double as shortcut buttons to quickly launch apps. Motorola says the Moto E22 and Moto E21 are the first in the series with Dolby Atmos stereo speakers. They also have an audio jack and an FM radio. The two phones pack 4020 mAh batteries with support for 10-watt charging. While that is slow by 2022 standards, Motorola does include a charger in the box. Seeing as the two phones are practically identical, what makes them different? The key difference between the two phones is that the Moto E22 runs Android 12, while the Moto E22i runs Android 12. While the former is priced at $139 and will be sold in Africa, Europe, Latin America, and the Middle East, the Moto E22i is slightly cheaper at $129 and will be sold in Asia Pacific, Europe, Latin America, and the Middle East. Motorola has not revealed plans for a launch in the US. Write your opinion about these smartphones. Would you purchase them or not? Also, do not forget to hit the like button. Thanks for watching, have a nice day and see you soon.